أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. My dear brothers and sisters, today we are exploring a critical hadith that offers profound insight into the foundations of marriage in Islam. In this episode, we reflect on hadith number 5, where the Prophet ﷺ reminds us of the importance of fulfilling the conditions set within marriage. The hadith beautifully captures the essence of responsibility, trust, and law in the marital relationship. عن عقبة بن عامر رضي الله عنه قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إن أحق الشرط أن يوفي به ما استحللتم به الفروج. رواه مسلم. As narrated by Uqba ibn Amir radiallahu anhu, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the conditions most deserving of being fulfilled is that by which you make private parts lawful. This hadith is found in Sahih Muslim and highlights the seriousness of the conditions we agree when entering into the sacred bond of marriage. Marriage in Islam is not just a contract. It is a covenant of trust and commitment between two souls. Each spouse has rights and responsibilities that, when fulfilled, lead to harmony and mutual respect. Let's delve into the conditions outlined in this hadith. Reflecting on the responsibility that both the husband and the wife must uphold to create a loving and balanced household. For the husband, number 1, provision for the family. توفير احتياجات الأسرة. The husband is responsible for ensuring the daily needs of the family are met. This is not just a duty but an act of worship. As Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam emphasized that, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, "Abijalu qawwamuna 'ala an-nisa bima faddala Allahu ba'dahum 'ala ba'd wa bima anfaqu min amwalihim." Men are the protectors and maintainers of women because Allah has given one more strength than the other, and because they spend for maintenance from their wealth. Number 2, clothing and shelter. Al-malabis wal ma'wa. Beyond sustenance, the husband must provide adequate clothing and shelter. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, وَتُطْعِمُهَا إِذَا طَعِمْتَ وَتَكْسُوهَا إِذَا اكْتَسَيْتَ, and feed her when you eat and clothe her when you clothe yourself, ensuring his wife is comfortable and her dignity is maintained. Number 3, equal share. حِصَّةٌ مُتَسَاوِيَةٌ. For those with multiple wives. Number 3, equal share. حِصَّةٌ مُتَسَاوِيَةٌ. For those with multiple wives, fairness in time and resources is key. No wife should feel neglected or overlooked, even though some can be more obedient, loving, caring, and responsible to their spouses other than others. That is the reason why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَلَن تَسْتَطِيعُوا أَن تَعْدِلُوا بَيْنَ النِّسَاءِ وَلَوْ حَرَصْتُمْ فَلَا تَمِيلُوا كُلَّ الْمَيْلِ فَتَذَرُوهَا كَالْمُعَلَّقَةِ. You will never be able to do perfect justice between wives, even if it is your ardent desire. So do not incline too much to one of them by giving her more of your time and provision so as to leave the other hanging, that is neither divorced nor married. Number 4, fulfillment of rights and good treatment. Al-wafa bil-huquq wal-mu'amalat al-hasan. A husband should be just and respectful, handling all matters with care and wisdom. He should help with domestic chores where necessary, communicate openly, and ensure harmony within the household. Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Khiyarukum li ahlihi wa ana khayrukum li ahli." The best of you is the best to his family, and I am the best of you to my family. For the wife, number 1, seeking permission to leave. At-talab al-idn bil-mughada. While the husband manages the household, a wife should seek his permission before leaving the home, especially for significant outings. However, for small matters like visiting a nearby market to purchase household essentials, dropping children off at school or picking them up, visiting a close relative or family friend who lives nearby for a brief visit, these are typically situations where both partners have established routines and trust, allowing the wife some autonomy within the boundaries of their mutual agreement. Number two, no rebellion against him. Wala nushuza alayh. A wife should maintain peace in the home by not rebelling against her husband over minor issues. However, there are some minor oversights that can frustrate or irritate a partner and make her rebellious. These include lack of physical affection, al-iftiqar ila al-mawaddat al-jasadiyya, neglecting small acts of physical affection, like a smile, a hug, or holding hands, can make the relationship feel distant or mechanical. Keeping compliment, al-mukhatta al-mujamalat, overlooking the opportunities to compliment your spouse's appearance, effort, or achievements, even on small matters, can reduce emotional connection over time. Ignoring greetings, tajahul al-tahiyya, not saying assalamu alaikum, my sweet baby, or failing to acknowledge your spouse when they come home or leave the house, can make them feel unnoticed or unimportant. So, not expressing gratitude also. Adam al-ta'bir anil intina, failing to thank your spouse for the efforts, whether it is a cooked meal, help with chores, or an act of kindness, can make them feel unappreciated. All this can lead a partner to rebellion. So men who are too busy or too serious should take note of that. Number three, voluntary fasting. No suyam tatawwu'i biduni idhni zawj. Even in acts of worship like voluntary fasting, a wife should consult her husband. Islam will not penalize him when he breaks her fast by having sexual intercourse with her during the period of her fast, emphasizing the importance of communication and mutual respect in all matters. Number four, respecting his property. Ihtiram mumtalakati. A wife should manage her husband's property with care and consideration. Acts like giving leftover meals or unused items to the needy are encouraged, as both she and her husband will be rewarded. However, possessions that hold special value to the husband should be handled with extra care, respecting his attachment to them. This balance fosters trust and compassion in their relationship. Number five, honoring boundaries in the home. احترام حدود المنزل. A wife should respect her husband's authority over their shared home, which includes not welcoming any stranger, whether male or female, into the house without his permission. This fosters a sense of mutual trust and protects the sanctity of the household. By seeking her husband's consent, she acknowledges his role as a protector and head of the household, reinforcing a healthy relationship built on transparency and respect. For example, unexpected visitors. If a neighbor or a distant relative arrives unannounced, she should kindly inform them that she will need to consult her husband before inviting them inside, ensuring respect for his wishes. Hiring help before bringing in a house cleaner, handyman, or any other service provider, she should first seek her husband's approval. Maintaining his trust in how their home is. The wisdom behind these conditions are not restrictive, but are designed to ensure harmony, mutual respect, and a loving relationship between husband and wife. They provide a framework for balancing responsibility, so ensuring that neither spouse is burdened unfairly. So, brothers and sisters, marriage is one of the most cherished institutions in Islam, but built on trust, responsibility, and love. When we fulfill these conditions set by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our marriages flourish and our homes become a source of tranquility. These conditions serve as a reminder that our actions within marriage have weight and we are accountable for upholding them. As we have explored the importance of fulfilling marital conditions today, in our next episode, we will dive into the life of Aisha, one of the most remarkable women in Islamic history. We will reflect on her role as a wife of the Prophet ﷺ and the lessons we can derive from her exemplary life in Hadith number 6. Sayyidah Aisha's life teaches us about loyalty, knowledge, and perseverance in marriage. And we will continue learning from her experiences. May Allah grant us the wisdom and strength to fulfill our responsibilities within marriage, and may He make our home a place of love, peace, and mutual respect. Until next time, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's peace and blessings be upon you all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.